right, everyone. The Champions League is starting again. On August 7th, the round of 16 kicks off, and the quarterfinals will follow soon after. In this video, we're going to be doing predictions with my English teacher. That's right, my English teacher. And we're going to be looking at who's going to win these key matchups and who can go all the way. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, we're gonna cut that out. Mr. McAusland, it's so great of you to join us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I was really happy when you invited me. There's definitely not enough people I get to talk to about soccer, so I'm looking forward to this.
So let's get to it. The round of 16 is starting off on August 7th, and we're gonna start off with a pretty simple one. Chelsea Bayern. Bayern's already up 3-0. Right, Bayern's already up 3-0 in the first leg when they played at Stamford Bridge. And how do you feel about Chelsea's chances? Is it all but confirmed?
I would be really surprised if they even made it competitive, which is not to diminish Chelsea, who have had a good season.
Right.
But Bayern are really on it right now. Hansi Flick came in and just like kind of reinstalled confidence in the team.
Right.
They scored so many goals, and they're just a better team, and they're 3-0 up. So like, this is pretty straightforward.
Moving on to Napoli Barca, and the San Siro, it was 1-1. And I am really hoping for a victory at the Camp Nou, which actually might be moved, but so far it's at the Camp Nou. Who do you see winning the second leg?
This is the one I probably struggled with the most.
Right.
Like, Barcelona are definitely a better team in terms of the individual players, and they've got Messi. So you've always got
anything can happen.
Yeah, but they're just the way they ended the season. Barcelona, they're a little bit disjointed. I wonder if they felt like a little brittle,
Right.
And I don't know, just because of everything being so strange, it's so hard for me to say. So I would, if I had to predict, I would go with Barcelona.
I'm gonna go on to Lyon and Juventus. Lyon pulled off an upset in France, 1-0 victory, but Juventus have Ronaldo, and last year we saw Cristiano come back from a 2-0 deficit to Atletico. Will Juventus do the same here?
I'd love it. I'd love to see Lyon win, I must say.
Yeah.
And the fact that they could, if they pinch an early goal, it becomes really interesting. But the Champions League is clearly Ronaldo's favourite thing. Depay returning is big for Lyon, but obviously he's just come back from an ACL rupture, so it's hard to know what kind of shape he's in. The other problem Lyon had is they really haven't played any competitive games. They're in the French Cup final tomorrow, which is, a big game for them. But
against PSG as well.
Yeah, and Juventus haven't been great this
Actually,
season.
It's been one of their lowest point totals in the last several years. So now we're gonna go to Madrid City, Real Madrid and Manchester City. City were able to have a decent result at the Bernabeu, 2-1. Can Madrid come back after their decent run of form? I mean, they haven't lost in their last 10 or so games.
Yeah, no, they're in great form. They didn't look great, but they just kept winning. I feel confident that Man City will win this. I think the only issue maybe they have is it feels like the Champions League is that albatross. Like, we have to win the Champions League. Obviously, they're not worried about they're going to be allowed in next year's competition, which helps them mentally. I would go with City.
City, yeah, same here. Yeah, same here.
Yep.
I think. Although the one problem I have with City is Real Madrid have pace, and City's backline plays so high, it leaves them vulnerable for the majority of the game if they're not able to keep possession. But yeah, I think the result at the Bernabeu is, I think that is what's gonna pull City through. So then moving on to the quarterfinals, Leipzig, Atletico Madrid.
Leipzig have given a really good account of themselves. They've got a great young coach. They've got a lot of exciting players. I feel bad for them that Timo Werner's not playing. I mean, that would have been a big difference. Atleti are a better team, and they are so much more experienced. And they actually ended the season in very, very strong form. I think Atleti will win this, especially given it's a one-off game. They're so hard to break down. So Atleti for me, I feel confident about that one.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with Leipzig for this one. I think they're gonna pull off. I think it would be an upset considering Atletico is the favorite. I think I'm gonna go with Leipzig. I just have this gut feeling that Leipzig's gonna pull through. Atalanta and PSG. For me, Atalanta has been one of the most entertaining teams to watch this season. Who do you see in this? Probably one of the most entertaining matches of the quarterfinals.
Definitely, yeah. This was the one that I thought, wow, this is going to be a game I really want to watch. I always like the underdog, so I really would love to see Atlanta, particularly given they're not just an underdog, but they've scored 98 goals this season. Yeah. They have five players with more than 10 goals, which is amazing.
I think they're one of the first teams to do that. They're one of the first teams to do that.
Like, and Italy is a country that traditionally doesn't produce swashbuckling, fun teams.
Right.
They've been breath of fresh air. Right. PSG. If they had Mbappe, I would probably begrudgingly say that they're easy favourites.
Cavani's not on the team anymore. He's basically unemployed. Yeah, his contract expired. So it'll be interesting. I'm going to go with PSG, but marginally. Really marginally.
I think it will be a fun game, though. I mean,
definitely.
Atlanta basically guarantees you goals. I hope that they win, but I probably would go with PSG.
So for our other quarterfinals, we picked Juventus and City. Who's going to win out of that one?
I think City will win.
City, okay.
So
right.
That would be my guess. Again, that's a really juicy tie.
I honestly think Juventus. I think City have underperformed this season. Honestly, would not be surprised if City pull through.
This is a big part of why I don't gamble. Is that don't bet against Cristiano Ronaldo in the Champions League.
Right.
He's just a phenomenal goal scorer and presence and just steps up.
But we went for Barcelona and Bayern. Yeah. That is going to be I will be sweating the entire match. I don't know if Barcelona will be able to hang on. Who do you think will win?
I'm gonna go with Bayern.
Yeah,
they're the
same.
Team I think will win the whole tournament. Actually, they're my favourites to win it. They're also the only team in it with a 100% record. They have won every single game they've played.
Wow.
For me, it's Bayern.
As much as I want Barca to win, I'm gonna go with Bayern as well. I think Barcelona is going to go trophyless for their first time in since 2013-14 season. This year's Champions League is going to be any less it's not going to be any less entertaining. I can't wait for August 7th when it starts again.
Yep.
And Mr. McAusland, I want to thank you again for joining me and talking Champions League with me.
Anytime. I really enjoyed it. It was great. It was great fun. I really appreciate your opinions as well.
Forward to our future conversations.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe. And until next time, take care and peace.